conclusion, welcome to our talk on godliness and spirituality. In conclusion, maybe you may ask, what are the characteristics of a life that is transcended? What is it? What are the characteristics of somebody who has transcended, who is no longer an earthbound man, who has moved out of the affections of the earth, and has transcended? There are several scriptures that we can read, but I'm going to just read one before I enumerate the life, the characteristics of a life that has transcended. And then we work towards that. If one of us, you transcend, and so that if you transcend, you are going. When you transcend and you transition, if you transcend before you transit, you are going to go up. You are going to go up. You are not going to descend down. So I'm going to read just one chapter. I'm going to read Colossians chapter 3. I read from verse 1. If you then be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above. That is how you start. Seek those things which are above. That will make your heart to be there. That will make you to transcend. If you are risen with Christ, seek those things that are above, which where Christ seated on the right hand of God. Set your affections on things above. Set your affections on things above and not on things on the earth. For we are dead and your life is hid with God, with Christ in God. Look at verse 5. Mortify therefore. I'm going to read all before I enumerate. Mortify therefore the members which are upon the earth. Mortify them. Mortify your flesh. That's one part to what you are going to do to make sure that you transcend. To make sure that you transcend to the next realm. To make sure that you move outside the earth. That you are no longer operating within the confines of the earth. You are no longer bound. Mortify therefore your members, your body. Mortify your body. Mortify your members which are upon the earth. Mortify them. Control them. Mortify that body. So we are going to look at mortifying the flesh. Constantly mortifying the flesh. How are you going to mortify? That is chasing. Bring it down. Which are upon the earth. What are you going to bring down? Which are upon the earth? Number 1, fornication, adultery, uncleanness, that is immorality, uncleanness, lesbianism, homosexuality, and the man-to-man relationship, woman-to-woman relationship. Avoid that. Fornication, adultery, inordinate affection. Avoid evil concupiscence, covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things the wrath of God cometh upon the children of disobedience, in which you also walked in time past. Verse 8. Ye also put off all this now. But now ye also put off all these things. Put off anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Put them out. Put anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, lying. Seeing that you have put off the old man. Put off the old man. Which is this? And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge, after the image of him that created him. Verse 12. Put on therefore as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering, forbearing one another, and forgiving one another. If anyone have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave, you also you do forgive. And above all these things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfection. And let the peace of God rule in your heart, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. That is how you transcend. Set your affections on things above. Mortify the deeds of the flesh. And we have enumerated those deeds of the flesh. So number 1, hold the things of the world with levity, with loose hands. Don't just grab the things of the world and hold them with tight hands. No. Hold the things of this world with levity. Because one day you are going to die. Because one day you are going to leave this world. If you leave this world, all those wealth that you have made, all those evil that you have mortgaged your soul, you have mortgaged your spirit, you have mortgaged your heart, you have mortgaged your life and the life of others to acquire. When you die, you are going to leave them behind. You are not going to go. You are not going to go anywhere with that. For what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his soul? What shall it profit? You are going to die one day and lose that. For a man's life does not consist in the abundance of the things which he possesses. Your life does not consist in the abundance of those things which you possess. You are going to leave that one day. If you check around, you know how many people, how many wealthy people, how many poor people, how many educated people, how many political people, politicians, how many religious people, how many of them have transited. Notable people, unnotable people, how many of them have transited and they moved. Some of them, most of them descending into the lower part of hell because they made their abode here on earth. They were bound. Contentment. For godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world of a truth we can carry nothing out. That's how you transit godliness with contentment. Be contented. Be contented with righteousness. Be contented. For you brought nothing into this world and you are going to take nothing out. What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his soul? For a man's life does not consist in the abundance of the things which is. Cherish justice, cherish equity, cherish equality, cherish fairness, cherish judgment. All these people who are moving around talking about, oh, I am so, I am GO, I am this. They don't cherish equity. They don't cherish fairness. They don't cherish justice. They don't cherish all those things. They can suppress other tribes. They can suppress other nationalities. They can suppress other ethnicity. They can suppress other races because of what they want to get. And they are talking about other religion. They are talking about, oh, we are leaders of this Christianity from up down. We are leaders in this Christianity. This is my church. Are we not billions? Are we not millions in number? No, that man is a criminal. That man does not cherish justice, does not cherish equity, does not cherish judgment, he does not cherish equality, does not cherish all those things, does not obey them. He's only after his own belly, whose God is their belly, who mind anything. They are looking at all the material things that they are going to acquire. They are looking at their wealth. They are looking at all the houses that they are building in the name of churches everywhere, in the name of branches everywhere, all over the world. They are looking at all those things that say, have I not arrived? Have I not achieved? No, they are criminals. They are criminals in the house of God. They are criminals as leaders in the house of God. They are like the corrupt priests in the Old Testament. They are the corrupt leaders in the Old Testament. And so you see them that they don't cherish justice, they don't cherish equity. Set your affections on things above. Your love should be on things above, on things that are intangible, on things that are spiritual. On things that are spiritual, because all these tangible things you are going to leave them. And so when you anchor your things on those things that are intangible, set your affections on things above. If you do that, you are going to have peace and life. You are going to have peace, you are going to have life. Cherish, set your affections on things above, and constantly mortify the deeds of the flesh. Constantly mortify the deeds of the flesh. And that is how you are going to transcend. That is how you are going to go. You are going to lose your grip of being bound. That is why that is how you are going to break loose from the affections of this life, from the affections of this earth, from being controlled, from being held by the power, by the spirit guiding the kingdoms of this earth and guiding this earth. That is how you are going to break loose. But if you don't break loose, you say, oh, he's just talking, let him talk. All these religious, all these preachers, they like to preach, they like to talk, nice talk, so that people can follow them, so that people can follow their God, so that people can follow their religion, so that people can follow. If you don't do that, if you don't obey, if you don't take to heart what I'm saying, if you don't accept what I'm saying, just wait on the day you close your eyes. Even before you close your eyes, you'll be seeing darkness and blackness. You know, some of them that are transiting, what do they see? They start to see demons in the name of their grandparents, in the name of their father, in the name of their mother, in the name that are passed on. And some will begin to see some personalities appearing to them, and you know those personalities that are appearing to you, know that they are demons appearing to you, and you say, oh, and they're telling you, come over, and they're telling you, here is peace. They're calling you, they are calling you over to do this side. You know where they are calling you? They are calling you over to the land that is full of darkness and blackness. They are calling you to descend to the lower part of the earth. They are calling you to descend. And you say, no, I will not follow what this man is saying. I will not follow what this person is saying. It's only a preacher. He's preaching Christianity. I'm not preaching Christianity. I'm preaching the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Yeshua Mashiach. I'm preaching the love of God that is sent to you. I'm preaching the one who has come as a propitiation for your sins so that you can deliver. I'm preaching the one, if you set your affections on things above, where Christ is, the Spirit of Christ will enter you. The Spirit of Christ will enter you, and when you close your eyes in death, that Spirit will quicken your mortal body. The Spirit of Christ will quicken your mortal body, and you go up. And people don't understand that. They say, no, we don't agree. Don't agree. When you don't agree, and the God of this world, you set your affections on the things of this earth, and you are controlled by the God of this world, because you have set your affections on the things of this earth, whether political fair, whether economic fair, you will set your affections there. And the God of this world that has given you all those things, that has given you that power, that has given you all the privilege, that has given you that wealth, that money, that position, that power, that has given you that post that you occupy, the God of that will come. When he comes and take it from you, he will push you down to the lower part of hell. That time your eyes will clear. The God of that religion that you are serving, you know that you are moving all over the world, and they are giving you, and they say, have I not arrived? Have I not arrived? The God of that dread religion you are serving, the God of that religion you are serving will appear to you. You will know that you have been serving demon. So come to the Lord Jesus Christ. So accept the love of God, accept the gift of God, and then you become a child of God. And then you set your affections on things above, where Christ is, so that when you close your eyes in death, the Spirit of Christ that is already working in you, that has made you to transcend already while you're still here on earth, will quicken your mortal body, and you move up to the high above. And there you will see the abundance of light, and the Lord will receive you. Thank you, and God bless you.